Gabby Bozukova. That was her name. Gabby Bozukova. Fucking bitch, bro. She used to talk so much shit about America. I was like, then why are you here? Why did you fuck a black dude and have a baby with him and shit? I mean, that's about as American as you can get right there, right? Have a half black kid and living off of welfare, right? But she was fucking stupid. She used to hate on American fucking like schooling and all that shit, and I was like, you know, I can dig that, whatever. We got shitty schooling out here, whatever. But man, she would hate on it so much, and I was like, aren't you from fucking Bulgaria? I was like, isn't there like the toilet of fucking Europe right there? Right next to Romania, where they abandoned children at age 6? She's all in Bulgaria. I was like, maybe I ought to go back and shit, because your fucking bullshit is fucking annoying, man. Fucking Bulgaria. In Bulgaria, like, you know what, you Transylvanian slut? No one fucking cares about your fucking Bulgarian fucking union out there and shit. Bulgaria. In Bulgaria, we don't have ice and soda. I took this bitch out for a badass dinner, bro, in an Italian restaurant. And you know, when you go to a place that you frequent a lot, you like to tip people. You know what I mean? That way you have the same repeat service every time, right? You always tip your fucking people. She's like, what the fuck is a tip? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, in Europe, we don't tip anybody. I'm like, that's bullshit. I'm like, no wonder you guys are all fucked up, man. You guys don't tip your servers and shit. She's all, how much money are you leaving for a tip? I'm leaving $20. She's all, that's too much. That's too much. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, that's bullshit. I don't want fucking spit or pubic hair in my fucking food. Dude, it's bullshit. I like ice in my goddamn drink, and I like to tip people that fucking serve and.
She didn't like ice in her drink?
Hell no. She said in Europe they don't do ice. I'm like, well, fuck Europe. She told me this shit once. She's like, what do you call someone that speaks 3 languages? And I'm like, I don't know, fucking trilingual. And she's like, yeah. She's like, what do you call someone that speaks 2 languages? And I'm like, bilingual? And we're fucking brain busters, bitch, you know? And she's like, what do you call someone that speaks 1 language? I'm like, I don't know. Fluent? What the fuck? She's like, American? Because we're fucking retarded. We only speak 1 language out here. I'm like, you're a fucking dumb bitch. I was like, you know, we got in a big ass fight on this one. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, how many languages do you speak? She's all 4. I was like, what, you think you're fucking better than me because you speak 4 languages?
Yeah.
What do you speak? Oh, I speak French, I speak Bulgarian, I speak English, and I speak German. And I was like, all useless languages. What good is any of that shit doing you right here in Las Vegas? Nothing, bitch. You work at a daycare. You fucking kindergarten teach. Can you even call yourself a teacher if you do kindergarten? Like, right? That's like a dentist calling himself a doctor, right? It's not true. She calls up, like, because we were just in the breakup and we were moving out of this house together, which we lasted about a month before I went berserk on her for lack of interesting sex. Oh. She calls up to Uncle Tony's cabin out in Utah over there, and she's all, I'm outside smoking. Everyone's inside playing cards. A bunch of us are outside, and she's all, is downhill there? And they're like, Uncle Tony answered all drunk, and he's like, what? She's all, is Dan Hill there? He's all, who the fuck is Dan Hill? And she's like, Daniel, is he there? Is Dan Hill there? And he's all, where are you from? And she's all, Bulgaria. He's all, what are you, Siberia? Hold on. Does anybody know anybody named Dan Hill? Dan Hill? And they're like, hold on. And then they put her on the phone with somebody else, and she's like, is Dan Hill there? Dan Hill. And he's all, oh, Daniel. Yeah, hold on. And then he comes outside and Uncle Tony goes, no, hold on. Let me run outside and get him. Hey, Dan Hill, you got some fucking Russian bitch on the phone for you and shit. She sounds like she's from the fucking cold of Siberia and shit and all this bullshit. I get on the phone, I'm like, why did you call over here? And she's all, well, I just wanted to see what was going on with you. I was like, well, obviously, I'm fucking out of the cabin relaxing right now. I didn't need you to call and fuck me up right now. Everyone's in there calling me Dan Hill now. She's all, why are they calling you Dan Hill? I was like, because your stupid accent. And she's all, you know, if you're going to be mean, then I'm just going to hang up. I was like, good. I didn't want you to fucking call me up here anyway. I was like, who the fuck asked you to do that? I told you where I was going to be. I gave you a phone number in case of emergency, not to see if I fucking wiped my ass properly and shit the last time I fucking went to the bathroom. Call up here. Is Don Hill there? You know, what the fuck, dude? I need you calling up here, checking on me, making these motherfuckers give another excuse for them to talk shit about me for the next few hours? Don Hill?
The Don Hill Diaries. That's what we should call this shit, the Don Hill Diaries.
Dan Hill.
The Dan Hill Show.
Dan Hill. Like, horribly fucking prudish, bro. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I've totally been misled by the pornography industry in Europe.
Okay.
Because I've been led to believe that Germans, Bulgarians, Russians, all like fucked up shit done to them on camera or wherever the fuck in the bedroom, you know? Yeah. It's bullshit. This bitch led me to believe that that myth was still fucking plausible, you know what I mean? I'm fucking pissed off. So I'm like,
well, she's like, just
I'm trying to get her to suck my dick,
what?
And she's like, oh, I've only done it once and I vomited. I was like, well, it's time to get back on the fucking horse. You know? So she's like, she tries it. She sticks half of my fucking cock in her mouth, and then she's like, I just can't do it, I'm sorry. I'm like, all right, what the fuck? She didn't even like me to lick her pussy, bro. She said, I think it's disgusting, I pee from there. I was like, shut up, bitch. I was like, no one cares about your fucking bodily functions other than fucking sexual and shit. I was like, I don't care if you piss from there, I want to lick it. You know? And she's such a fucking bitch, bro. Like, it was so terrible. I want sex. And she's like, well, my daughter sleeps in the room with us. I was like, well, that's going to be a little awkward. And she's like, well, hold on, when she passes out, you know, so she won't wake up for fucking 6 hours. I'm like, all right, so I have to wait out this bitch saying prayers, singing her daughter to fucking sleep, bro. It was terrible, dude. We got a place together. My brother warned me, and I just got out of the relationship, so my brother's all, dude, you need to stick your feet in the water before you jump in, you know? And I was like, I was like, you're stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. And I should have listened to him because, man, this bitch's waters were fucking stagnant and swampy and shit, dude. She just didn't like any fucking thing on a planet Earth sexual. She was not about sex whatsoever. All she wanted was a man. And I was like, well, I don't know what delusions you have. All I'm good for is fucking. I was like, I'm not going to take care of your baby. I'm not going to take care of you. I can promise you this. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to go out and blow rent money at least once every other month and fuck shit up. You know? But it ended really terrible. You know what I mean? This bitch changed her phone number. She fucking moved. I don't even know where this bitch is. And my niece, that's the only part about that I feel bad because my niece was friends with her daughter, and she's like, when's Emma gonna come hang out with us? I was like, probably never. I was like, Uncle Daniel fucked it up for you. Shit. No. Oh.